Give your phones now. We're going to start. Okay. This was the homework, right? With the negative exponent, right? All of this is our homework, right? The negative exponents. Okay. So let us answer number 1. Exchange notebooks. Okay, exchange notebooks. So we have the quantity of 2a to the power of 2b to the power of 0. What would be the answer? Okay, the answer is 1. So anything under the, ala, if you have a parenthesis, okay, and it is raised to the power of 0, the answer will always be positive 1. Okay, as for number 2, we have y to the power of 2 times y to the power of negative 4. So remember, if we multiply, we're going to add the exponent. So 2 plus negative 4 is negative 2. And if we have a negative exponent, you're just going to get the reciprocal and make the exponent positive. Who among you did the homework? Who among you didn't do the homework? Mainilan, homework. Don't have? Anyway, I'll just continue since we don't have enough time. After we check this, we need to go with the next topic. So anyway, let's proceed with number 3. So we will have a to the power of 5 to the power of negative 1. So raising a power to a power, you are going to multiply the exponent. So 5 times negative 1, that would be a to the power of negative 5, right? And if we have a negative exponent, get the reciprocal of the base and make the exponent positive. That's why we will have here 1 over a to the power of 5. Okay? So the answer is 1 over a to the power of 5. Next, number 4. S to the power of negative 2 times 4s to the power of 7. So again, you are only going to add the exponent of the exponential number. So as for this example, this is 1, right? 1 times 4 is equal to positive 4. And s to the power of negative 2 times s to the power of 7 is equal to s to the power of negative 2 plus 7. And so our answer is 4s to the power of 5. Next, number 5. For number 5, we have the quantity of 3x to the power of negative 2, y to the power of negative 3. So again, remember, if you don't see any power of the given number, the exponent is always positive 1. So we will have here 3 to the power of 5 to the power of negative 4. That is 3 to the power of negative 4. X to the power of negative 2 to the power of negative 4 is x to the power of 8. And y to the power of 3 to the power of negative 4 is y to the power of negative 12. Okay, that's why we have this. Now, if we have a negative exponent, so since x has positive exponent, just remain as it is. Just copy it. And 3 to the power of negative 4 and y to the power of negative 12 is a negative exponent. Therefore, you need to get the reciprocal of the given base and make the exponent positive. So we will have here x to the power of 8 over 81y to the power of 12. Now, if you answer x to the power of 8 over 3 to the power of 4, y to the power of 12, I will accept this one, okay? Since 3 to the power of 4 is also 81. Okay? So this answer is acceptable. Okay? Do you understand? Okay, next. Number 6. S to the power of 2t to the power of 4 to the power of 0 is equal to 1. Since any number raised to the power of 0 is equal to positive 1. Next, number 7. We have here 2 to the power of 2 over over x to the power of negative 1. So again, 2 to the power of 2, we all know that is 4, right? And 4 to the power of negative 1, and x to the power of negative 1 will be 4 to the power of negative 1 over x to the power of negative 1. And if the exponent is negative, you are just going to get the reciprocal. So, since they are both negative, just switch the numerator and the denominator. So, you will have here x to the power of 4. Since they are both negative exponents. Next, number 8. We have 3 to the power of 9 over 3 to the power of 5. What is 3 to the power of 9 over 3 to the power of 5? That is 3 to the power of 9 minus 5, right? Exponent rule number 2, dividing exponential number with the same base, you're going to subtract the exponents. That's why we will have here 3 to the power of 4 to the power of negative 2. And 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. And if you have a negative exponent, you are just going to get the reciprocal of the base and make the exponent positive. Hey, Mr. Rich, where's your notebook? Yeah. We're already checking the homework. Where's your notebook? You don't have homework? Huh? I gave this to you last week. Next, number 9. We have here s to the power of 2, t to the power of 2 over s to the power of 4, t to the power of 4 to the power of negative 2. So s to the power of 2 divided by s to the power of 4 is s to the power of 2 minus 4. And t to the power of 2 divided by t to the power of 4 is t to the power of 2 minus 4. What is 2 minus 4? That is, what is 2 minus 4? Negative 2. So we will have here s to the power of negative 2, t to the power of negative 2. And negative 2 times negative 2, that is positive 4. Negative 2 times negative 2, that is positive 4. That's why our answer will be s to the power of 4, t to the power of 4. Okay? And for the last number, number 10, 36, a to the power of 5 over 4a to the power of 4b to the power of 5 to the power of negative 2. What is 36 divided by 4? 36 over 4, what's the answer? 9. A to the power of 5 divided by a to the power of 4. That is a to the power of 5 minus 4, right? Over b to the power of 5. Okay? And so, we will have to the power of negative 2. Understand this? 9 to the power of 1 to the power of negative 2, that is 9 to the power of negative 2. A to the power of 5 minus 4, what is 5 minus 4? 1. 1 times negative 2, a to the power of negative 2. Over b to the power of 5 to the power of negative 2, that is b to the power of negative 10. And again, these are all negative exponents, so just get the reciprocal of both. Okay, since all of the exponents are negative, so our answer will be b to the power of 10 over 81a to the power of 2. If you answer b to the power of 10 over 9 to the power of 2, a to the power of 2, I will accept. Okay? This is also okay. Since 9 to the power of 2 is the same as 81. Do you understand? Okay? Do you have question? No question. Who got 10 over 10? 10? 9. 8. 7. Good. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 0. No homework. Who doesn't have homework? No homework? Raise your hands. You're not raising your hand? You don't have homework though. Anyway, I hope you understand exponent. Again, we don't have that much time, so I'm going to end the topic for exponent, since Teacher Kai and Teacher Pam is teaching you as well, right? I just want you to know the vocabularies and how to solve. Okay? Hey, miss, can you please listen here? Hey. Keep it. Keep it. Okay? So anyway, these are all for the topic exponent. Let us proceed with chapter 4, okay? Again, we are running out of time. That's why I'm teaching this one faster, okay? This is chapter 4. So for chapter 4, we have fractions and decimal. Get your notebook and copy. Okay? So this one, the topic is fraction. Can you please read it? Fraction. Okay? So when we talk about fraction, we are dealing with, so fraction. So a fraction is part of a whole number. Okay. Again, fraction is part of a whole number. So for example, we have here a circle and you divide it to 4 different parts. And for example, this is a pizza and it is divided to 4. One part of the pizza is yours. So meaning a fraction of the pizza is yours. Fraction, a part of the whole. So one whole, part of it is yours. Then you have the fraction of the given whole. So anyway, can you give me an example of fraction? Can you give me example of fraction? So we have 1 over 2. This is a fraction. Okay, again, it is read as over, okay? The fraction bar, it is read as over. O-V-E-R. That is 1 over 2. How about this one? Can you read it? Ankap. 3. Again, read. Everyone, read. Hey, mister, over there. Hey. Read this. Hey, mister, stand up. Yeah. Can you please read this? Read. Anikap. Look at the PowerPoint. Read this. Yeah. This. Read. Because you're not listening. Read it. I thought you already know. Hey, I am just asking you to read. Louder, I can't hear. Dang dang. Louder. Okay, sit down. How about this one? Everyone. 6 over. How about this one? Okay, so these are example of a fraction. Okay? So, let me give you the parts of the fraction. So a fraction is a way of representing a whole into its parts. So, if we have here A, why is it hard to write? Okay. If we have here A over B, so your A is what you call the numerator, everyone. Numerator. Numerator. Or numerator. Numerator. And B is what you call the denominator. 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 What's this again? This one. This one. Numerator. This one. You are just going to read. Again, numerator. Numerator. This one. Denominator. Denominator. Okay. So, what is numerator and denominator? So, numerator is the parts chosen. And the denominator is the total number of parts. Again, remember, fraction is representing whole into its part. So, the numerator is the parts chosen. And the denominator is the total number of parts. You just need to remember that. Again, numerator, denominator. Never mind this one, okay? I just want you to know numerator and the denominator. Copy this. Hey, copy this. Copy. Joy. Only the one we check, okay? Copy the numerator and the denominator. Okay, finish. Finish? Okay. Let's proceed with the next one. So, if we have here, we have the representation of the given fractions. Okay? Now, if we try to represent this given illustration into fraction, again, when we talk about numerator and the denominator, numerator is the part chosen and the denominator is the total number of parts or the whole. So how many parts chosen? 1, 2, 3, right? This 3. Meaning your numerator is 3. Total number of parts. How many parts do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So meaning that this given representation of fraction is 3 over 7. Okay? It's really easy, right? You studied it in front of, right? Yeah? No. Anyway, um, can you give me this one, miss? At the back, yeah? Can you tell me the representation of fraction? What is this in fraction form? Stand up. Yes. Again, sorry. Okay, very good. So we will have here 2 over 5. 1, 2, the chosen part, and the total number of parts is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So your numerator is 3, your denominator is 5. Next, miss, what fraction is this? Stand up. What's the answer? This is the shaded part, sorry. This one. And this one. What's the answer? This is Oh, the chosen part. How many chosen part do we have? Hmm. This would be the chosen part. The answer is? Oh, the denominator 1, 2, 3, right? The denominator is 3. The numerator, we have 1, 2. So this is, I'll read it. And, and. Read this one. Ani ankap, read. This one, the one within the box. This one, ankap. Okay. Okay, next. Miss at the back. Miss Puingkap. What's the answer? Sorry, 5 over. Okay, very good. So we will have here the chosen part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 5. And how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the denominator is 12. That's why we have here 5 over 12. Understand? Jinga. Understand. Okay. Let's proceed with the next topic. Equivalent fraction. Equivalent fraction. So when we talk about equivalent fractions, these are fractions that has different number but same value. Okay, example. We have 1 over 2, 2 over 4, 3 over 6, 4 over 8. These are all same fraction. As you can see, this thing is just divided into half. This one divided into 4 parts. But as you can see, the shaded part are the same. So meaning that 1 over 2 is equal to 1 over 2 is equal to 1 over 2 is equal to 1 over 2. But 1 over 2, this one, the second one is multiplied by 2 over 2. This one is just multiplied by 3 over 3. And this one is just multiplied by 4 over 4. But again, these are all equivalent fraction, okay? So 1 over 2 times 2, 1 times 2, 2. 2 times 2, 4. That's why we have here 2 over 4. But as you can see, they are both equal since they are both 1 over 2. Okay, Micah? Also 3 over 6. You just multiplied it to 3 over 3. Okay? Also 4 over 8. You just multiplied it by 4 over 4. But still, they are equal since they are both 1 over 2. Okay? Understand? Okay, can you give me an equivalent of 3 over 4? Give me an equivalent of 3 over 4. Hmm? Give me an equivalent of 3 over 4. This is 6 over. Okay, what else? What else? 12 over 16. Very good. What else? Give me one more. 24 over 32. So again, this is just 3 over 8 is 3 over 4 multiplied by 2 over 2. So this is just multiplied by 3 over 4 multiplied by 4 over 4. And this one is multiplied by 8 over 8. But still they are both equal. Okay? How about if the denominator is 40? What would be the numerator? 30. Very good. And they are equal. What if I gave you the denominator which is 36? What would be the numerator? Huh? Again? 27. Okay? Because this is just times 9. Meaning you're just going to multiply it by 9 as well. Okay? That's why we'll have here 27. This one is 36. Okay, my up? Understand? Anyway, how about this one? Which of the following is the equivalent fraction of 5 over 8? Mister, you there? My chai. Yes, stand up. Which of the following is the equivalent fraction of 5 over 8? Is it A, B, C, or D? What's the answer? Okay, the answer is letter C. Because this is 5 over 8 times 4 over 4. 5 times 4, 28 times 4, 32. Okay? But still, they are both equivalent fraction. Okay? Next. Which of the following is the equivalent fraction of 11 over 33? Is it A, B, C, or D? Who wants to answer? Okay. Okay, very good. The answer is letter B. This is 11 over 13 times 3 over 3, right? Okay. You understand equivalent fraction? What time is it? Okay, next. Lowest term.
Okay.
What is that? Okay. When we talk about the lowest term, can you please copy this? The fraction is said lowest term or simplest form. Same, okay? When we talk about lowest term or simplest form, when the numerator and the denominator of the fraction that does not have any common factor, you are just going to divide it. And if you cannot divide it anymore, that is the common fraction. So the lowest form of 2 over 2 is 1 over 2. The lowest form of 3 over 9 is 1 over 3. And the lowest form of 8 over 32 is 1 over 4. It is called simplifying fraction into its lowest form or the lowest term. Finish copying? I want you to copy the definition, not the example. Bless you. Finish? Okay. Let us have this one. Finish, right? Okay. 5, 4. Oh. Okay. Now, let me give you an example. If we are going to simplify 8 over 24 into simplest form, as you can see, 8 and 24 are both divisible by 2, right? Hands on that. So 8 divide 2, 24 divide 2, we will have here 4 over 12. But again, this is not yet the simplest form because you can still divide 4 and 12. You can still get the factor of 4 and 12, which is 2. That's why we can still divide it into 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2, and 12 divided by 2 is 6. But then again, 2 over 6 is still not the lowest form or the simplest form. It can still be divided to 2. So 2 divided 2 is 1, 6 divided 2 is 3. That's why the lowest form or the simplest form of 8 over 24 is 1 over 3. You need to get the factor, or you can just, since that is 8 and 24, their factor is greatest common factor is 8, you can just divide it into 8. 8 divided by 8 is 1, 24 divided by 8 is 3. Still, the answer you will get is 8 over 3. But then, if you don't, if you cannot get the factor, okay, the greatest common factor, you can just do this. Keep on dividing, and if you cannot divide it anymore, then that would be the lowest form. Okay? Let us have this example for number 1. 14 over 20. What is the simplest form? This is 4 and 0, right? These are both even numbers, so meaning you can divide it to what? 2, right? 2 over 2. 14 divided by 2, 7. 20 divided by 2, okay. Can you divide 7 and 10? No more. So this will be the simplest form. Okay? How about 4 over 8? What's the answer? 1 over 2. Okay. These are both divisible by 4. Next. Number 3 and 4. How about number 3? 9 over 12. What is the simplest form? Mister. Yeah. 9 over 12. What is the simplest form? Stand up, mister. So we will have here 9 over 12. What is the simplest form? Huh? 9 and 12, where you can divide it. You can divide it by, since this is 9 and 12, you can divide it by 3 over 3. 9 divided by 3. 9 divided by 3. ขาว handsome เท่าไรครับ What's the answer? 9 divided by 3. 3. 12 divided by 3. 12 handsome. 12 divided by 3. What's the answer? Hey, mister, I'm asking you. Okay. The answer is 3 over 4. Do you understand? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, how about number 4? What's the simplest form? Anyone? Yes. Uh-huh. I, okay, it's 4 over 5. Again, that is 12 and 15. So these are both divisible by 3. Handsome daikap. 12 divide 3, 4. 15 divide 3, 5. That's why we have here 4 over 5. Next. 8 over 18. What is the simplest form? Anyone? 8 over 18. Hey, mister. You again. Stand up. May chai. Yeah. What's the answer? 8 over 18. What is the simplest form? Oh, this is 8. This is 8. Meaning they are both divisible by 2 since they are even numbers. What would be the answer? A. Hey. I ask you to listen, right? And you're not even listening. What's the answer? Hey, mister, don't give him the answer. What's the answer? Huh? Okay. Why 4 over 9? Why? Where do you divide 8 over 18? You divide it by? You divide it by? A. Where did you divide 8 over 18 to get 4 over 9? 2 over... Listen, okay? Anyway, since it's already time's up, sit down. We're going to continue this next week. Did you understand? Okay, stand up, everyone. Pep, Pep. Goodbye.